Okay, I got clothes from. I washed them yesterday and was thinking about putting them out last night. But then I was like, no. Because if there's like massive wind in the middle of the night, which can't happen, then the clothes can go everywhere. Well, at least now there is wind, but I can keep an eye on the clothing. That's why all the light clothing, which has already been dried, it literally just needs to sit in the sun for about 5 minutes and it's dry. Yay, athletic clothing. But this is all like the heavier stuff of pants and stuff. And the sun's not hitting anymore. Doesn't matter. It's going to get up to like 28 today. So even without the wind, it's still going to be warm enough that it'll still have evaporative action. Feels like one of those days that I want to, because it's a Sunday, it's Saturday, Sunday, whereas our last heat wave was Monday, Tuesday. I feel like this would be a great day to go down to Iberstrand, but I don't know. Though when I went there and went swimming, it was in August. We already had a couple of hotter than normal weeks or weekends to kind of warm up the entire IJsselmeer. Overall, you know, like over time, like you could go on a really hot day to the Sandy River or the Washougal River. Okay, more of the Washougal River. Sandy River is terrifyingly fast paced, especially. But like, you get those 88, 85 degree days in Camas and you all go down to the thing, but the river's still really cold because it's still coming down. But it's not like the Sandy River's flowing fast, whereas there's not so much flowing down the Washougal River. Plus, it bends a lot and creates a little, at least at that one really popular place. Anyways, but then like you go in August at a heat wave right before school, and that water is tepid. Yeah. So that's part of it's like, yes, we were having a heat wave, but that doesn't mean that the water heated up. To be fair, in 39 degree weather, I'll take 60, I'll take 15 degree water at that point. I was turning the shower down to the point where my feet were like, stop, the tile's getting cold. Can we not? It's really cold. And my head's like, But, yeah. So we don't have a hotel. I looked at some hotel stuff last night, but it feels like they may not have a good wrangle on their prices, because they're like, they get the error bars, is that what would be? Yeah. Their margins get wider and wider as we go into September, as I was looking around.
Like the lows are lower and the highs are higher?
Yeah. I did find one that was like, 30 euros a night, but only... Yeah, you only book per one person, and you're in a 20-room bunker, but dorm bunker thing.
No.
Yeah, no. They're 20 bed, not 20 room, 20. Yeah, you're in a hostel.
Yeah, no.
But it's like $30 a night. But we're only there 3 nights, but we can still wait until finances get a little bumped out and settled after, paying the rent and stuff, and then get a hotel around his birthday, which is still a month away from the trip. You just got to remember to do it and not not show up at St. Pancras and go, shit. Huh?
Ah, shit.
Ah, fuck. Or, getting one last minute, we're realizing, oh crap, our trip's coming. It's now Labor Day and we need to get a Yeah, all the boys are out there shirtless. It is a day for shorts and tank top for me, short sleeve for Aaron. Like, he's dressed perfectly fine for any activities today.
Yeah. I'm already actually a bit warm.
Well, yeah, it's because the air hasn't been moving through here very well. I'm not sure which direction the wind's coming from, but every once in a while, the trees will go absolutely crazy. It's the direction the wind's coming from. I'll catch you guys here in a bit. Maybe I'll go hit up a bike ride or something just around the island. Get my legs moving. BFT 4 Southwest. That would be why we are not getting any flow through this apartment. Because it's coming from that way. We're on the 24 and taking it to the end of the line, but we're having to wait for so many people to cross through. There's Rembrandt Plein down there. This is actually the tram we would have taken if it had come on time to get to the movie last week. Because this is the movie theater. Pate. Mundplein.
De beide overstappen op de lijnen 3, 12 en 52.
Oh yeah, we're down here. We came to VU Medicae Centrum, it's UMC, but we're not coming to the hospital for any reason. We're going here because this is kind of the closest spot to Amsterdamse Bos. I personally have taken my bike to Amsterdamse Bos multiple times, but
I have enough trouble walking.
But yeah, Aaron, one, the bike issue, and two, just the sheer distance. I mean, I could kind of jokingly see that Aaron was kind of tuning out on the tram right here because it was so long. I pulled out my phone. I was like, wait a second, we're going through areas of town I've never been to or have just sped through on my bike. I'm going to pull out Pokemon and get new Pokestops. All right, been a hot minute since I've been out here. There's a little place over there with a bunch of shade. Klim Park's over there, fun forest. Here's the Bosbaan. One of those things you can see easily from the satellite view. It's just a straight block of water. I think it's 2.5 kilometers long. Okay, I got everything squared up. It's on the tripod on the ground and zoomed, but that's the other end. And we're at 40x zoom, so let's just pull this thing back. Yep. And I've this path right here, I've gone down on my bike and just kicked it up to 7th gear, and not the bike I currently have, but I've just gone as fast as I can and it was back when I was using the Adidas app. Not this one, but I'm gonna engage a walk and we're gonna go check out the Bos, the canoe rental place here. I think he realized he was on the wrong pathway. Although I never know which one is the bike one, I'll just assume. I usually just, see, now he's coming back over on this side. I don't know.
I don't think he does either.
But I personally, I would think that the one that looks a little bit more raggedy would be the one that is for pedestrians. And you have the smoother one for bikes. However, I think that one's all raggedy because so many people are using it on bikes. Oh look, they've fenced off a nature area in the middle of the park to let the grass grow. I'm not sure if that's what it is. But yeah, this is the Amsterdamse Bos.
Yeah, fence this area off. We don't have to mow as much, so we won't charge you as much.
That's true. But yeah, there's like every so often there's just this waft of barbecue smell.
Yeah. This is nice. I like this place.
Oh yeah, it's this is very popular. It's a very big park.
Yeah.
Like, I think the first time I used the head mount was in here, and I looked around the park while I was on the bike, and it took me on the bike like 15 minutes to get through it. This is a big fucking park.
Yeah.
All right, we've hit the forested part. The bike path is definitively over there. It's paved. This is not paved. But it's very nice having just the alley of trees.
Yeah.
Big wide pathway. Warm. We were already in the sun for a little bit, but now we're in the shade. Then we'll hit some more sun, then we'll hit some shade. Not overheating. It's only like 28 degrees. You know, it's a good day.
It's a very good day.
So yeah, got a bunch of the boats here. There's the more family pedal boats, which look big enough. Like,
Yeah.
Aaron did the ones that are like the 2-person midgy ones. They weren't nearly this big.
Yeah, they weren't this big. They were also more enclosed.
Yeah, because they what I've seen of those is they almost have like a Professor X look to them. His yellow wheelchair.
Yeah.
Whereas these are like water feats right here, where you're basically sitting on 2 pontoons and classroom, used classroom chairs. It really,
Yeah.
and like there's the little stick in between for the rudder. That just, yeah. Let's go check prices. I'm not sure, just because like these right here, like the kayaks, and they look cramped, you know.
Yeah, the 2-person kayaks are probably too small for us.
Yeah, just because you're so tall and you have to get your legs in after a certain point. Like, it could be cool if we could, say, take one of these here and like scoot one of the seats back, and you could sit in the back, but then I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's already so sunny out here anyways. If I stay in the sun much longer, we're gonna burn. We need to get our skin to have a little bit of a rest, even if we have just something cold to drink or something. We need to get out of the sun for a little while. So, oh, this looks relative. This looks hella fake. You're like, oh, it just got something. No, it's got clips on it.
Is this a fire pit?
I don't know. But, so, we looked at all this stuff. The boats are
Big enough, they look comfortable.
but rental only.
Yeah.
So, reservation only. They're not, you can't buy them. They're reservation only.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, especially on a day like today.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, literally everyone would be there that's currently out there.
Yeah.
A lot of half-naked people are out there. I didn't want to get a lot of them on camera and stuff. So, got a lot of people in that park enjoying summer weather.
Yeah.
Plus children, and that's always an awkward thing. So we're gonna walk this way, and we're gonna go walk around. Grote Vijver is actually what the name of the lake is. Vijver. I think it was. There's also something called the Spale Island, and I was like, Play Island? Can I go out there? Like, this sounds cool.
Yeah.
There was like one of those. It was like a cargo bike, but it was one of the not necessarily cargo trikes, I guess we'll call it, where it actually has a bucket in between the wheels rather than on top. And it was kind of an older one, but like there was a big poodle in it. A big poodle. And I was like, there's floof in the bucket. It's a floof bucket. Wandelen in the boss. Anyways, so we walked by Spale Island. I'm literally going to say I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there was an island that you can kind of get to, like you could wade across the water to, and there was like a playground on it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting.
I was not expecting like a zip line and a dock bridge, so like a floating bridge to get onto the island.
Or off.
Well, yeah, but like the zip line starts from on the island and comes back to where we first saw everything. Then we saw more. Like
there's little balance logs.
Like obstacle course thing where you got
like yeah,
with like they got little peg ones that stick out of the water, and some of those are like two of them that hold a thing in between. You have a balance beam. The water probably only comes up to like my mid-thigh.
Yeah. So
if you fall, you're not gonna hit the bottom really hard, but you're also effectively not gonna drown.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got canoers there. We actually, funny enough, saw an inflatable raft that I was like, oh look, there's the brand name on it, because it's one of those things they like to put their brand name on it. So I looked it up, and the damn thing's like 169 euros on bull.com. And it could support up to 400 kilograms, which is definitively Aaron and I.
Oh, yeah.
So that may be a thing for, I don't know.
That's a thing if we find out that we both really like being out on the water.
Yes. That's the thing, like, because, you know, and then even, I'm not sure, we'll have to wait. It could even be for like next year when that marina is more finished over there. And we just, I don't know, inflate it at the house, walk over with it. I mean, I wouldn't want to put it on Hetai side, but walk over to, and who knows, maybe they'll have the whole dike for Sterking done by then, and we can go over there by where the bridge starts and just paddle around that little bay area.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, about Spell Island. And so the water in between the mainland and the island is fairly shallow. I think it's deep enough to like effectively swim in, but it was pretty far into it that there were children standing up.
Yeah. Like the kids could wade to it.
Yeah, this is probably your typical like slocha depth, like maybe 1 meter or so. But anyways, but they had like the logs. There was a rope bridge that kind of descended down into the water, and we weren't anywhere near it, but there were like 4 boys on it jumping up down going ah, and just like splashing each other and doing summer.
Yeah, being boys.
Being boys, being summer. And then there's like another one where there's like the grid pattern of ropes to get in between 2 balance logs. And then to get on the other side of the island, there's like the balance logs that are like 6 or 7 in a row, but there's a rope that you can hold on to. Or you can pull yourself on the gondola. We'll call it more of a gondola than a ferry.
A little gondola raft thing.
Gondola raft thing. But like 3 kids and 2 adults got on it as we were leaving, and it was like barely above water level. I was like, don't bottom out.
Yeah, I figured that things like
either bottom out or just wholly sink. I don't know if it can sink, but
yeah.
they were definitely getting wet when they probably didn't want to get wet. But yeah, so definitely, possibly sometime later in August when we have another day like this, we can get stuff planned and all that jazz.
Yeah.
But now it's died. 4:31. Time to get back, go get on the transit, and go get something to eat.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last little bit, so I'm gonna go over here. This is a functional tram line. It's museum line. I'm just wondering, is this tramhalte, museum line? Elektrische museum tramline. Retour Volwassenen 7,50 euro. Daycart Volwassenen 14 euro. Okay, so Park Lawn? I think we would be at Park Lawn.
Probably.
Or, yeah. Haarlemmermeer Station, Bovenkerk. Just goes back and forth. Alle vertrektijden zijn onderverbouwd. Comes by. It's Sunday, 12 and 42. It's a cool little like old like
Yeah.
rickety thing. It's still, I mean, it functions on trams and stuff, but I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's nifty.